Shalom. Kahalayim La. Yahweh. Bahashem. Yahweh Shah. Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles. Double honors to the elder bishops of Great Millstone as GMS. Double honors to the elder high priest who taught them this truth. Peace and bless to the Akim and a few Akwath across the four winds. This is Bata Maya from Great Millstone, Houston, coming to you with a quick hit. I saw this JCPenny set to close stores nationwide as the retail apocalypse continues. Now, this sparked my spirit because when I first started learning the truth, I used to work retail, and I used to work, sometimes it'd be 2 or 3 jobs at a time, working retail at the same mall. I would work from open to close, which is basically from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. to close. From when the mall opens to when the mall closed. But so a couple months after I was introduced to the truth, I lost my main job abruptly. It came out of nowhere. From my point of view at that time, it came out of nowhere. But understanding that, hey, this place, Babylon the Great, is collapsing, I started to get more understanding, listening to the brothers. Elder Malcolm and the Chicago brothers was one of the first brothers I heard, talk about the retail apocalypse. And then before I was even in GMS Houston, I would hear the brothers talk about, some of the stores downtown that started closing. Also, like, for example, I want to say Macy's. I think Macy's was real big down here. But the one I know for sure was Forever 21. I had family and friends, female family and friends that love to go to Forever 21. And, no pun intended, but I thought that store was really going to, stay open forever because you would constantly see, females throughout the day, constantly shopping, going in and out of Forever 21 with, bags here and there. A lot of their product isn't cheap, but, when they're constantly purchasing stuff, you would think that, hey, that they're making pretty good money, that they'll continue to boom. But, hey, the GMS brothers was going in and on how it closed, out of nowhere too. But just being a part of that retail apocalypse, I've lost a couple jobs, actually doing that retail apocalypse. And then working in the mall, you'll see stores come and go. Some stores, will last longer than others. But, hey, a lot of these big name stores like you see here, JCPenny, hey, not going to be able to hold. Because Esau Edom, a self-proclaimed white man, has it to where shopping is online now. So most people are buying everything off of Amazon, Shein, Fashion Nova, so on and so forth. What's that, Temu? You can get a lot of that stuff online, and they ship it directly to your home or, wherever you need it to be shipped. But people aren't going to the malls like that no more, violence is increasing in these malls. Like here, the Houston Galleria used to be like an upscale mall, It used to not be a whole bunch of niggas there, but these last, like, I say 5 to 10 years or so, hey, it's become nigga central. It started to turn into like some of the worst malls, like Sharpstown Mall, those that's from Houston, or Greens Point. I'm just gonna name those two. It's many others, but that's what the Galleria started to turn into. So that's another reason why it's causing this retail apocalypse, man. People don't want to be around, that nonsense like that. But, hey, I had a few precepts, that I wanted to bring out. And Lord willing, this quick hit is edifying. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 14. Wherefore he said, awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and Yahweh Shah Mashiach shall give thee light. So Yahweh Shah will give you the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, because at the time when I lost my job, I didn't understand why I lost the job, like how it just abruptly, shut down. But having that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, I understood that the owner of the business, he had a lot of his locations were in high-end areas, so you would expect him to be, doing pretty good business. But also learning that he's filed bankruptcy before, now then I had an understanding of, oh, okay, I see what he's doing. He wasn't really making the money that he really thought he was doing, for the upkeep, paying the lease and so on and so forth. So, hey, the Lord revealed, to me what was really going on. And then I had worked at another store temporarily because I knew like the managers and a lot of the employees, because they used to come into my job. She said, hey, we're closing soon too, but, if you need a job for, the next couple months, just to kind of get you some more money, I don't mind hiring you. I talked to the regional manager, so I was able to get, some more money. And actually, I ended up, I was in a financial bind at that time, so I really needed that job too. So, it kind of helped because, after I lost my main job, I was only working like a few hours at my part-time job, because even prior to that job that I had part-time, I was working another high-end part-time job to where I even had benefits, and my commission checks were so good that I really didn't even have to work a second job. I was making really good money just working my part-time job. But even that high-end store closed down. They remodeled, they changed the whole commission structure. They gave us a severance package, so on and so forth. So working in retail, I started to get more of an understanding of what was really going on. But when you learn the truth, you start to learn even more about what's really going on with Esau Edom in this economy, But Yahweh Shai, he reveals, Yahweh Shai reveals things to you. Isaiah chapter 19, verse 15, neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do. And modern day Egypt is here, is Babylon the Great, America. Soon there's not going to be any work. Esau Edom is going to continue to push out these AI robots, these artificial intelligent robots to take over a lot of these jobs. Because some jobs they would tell you, they don't really need a whole lot of people to do. They can have robots, folding clothes and so on and so forth. But soon it's not going to be any job, man. They're going to push that universal basic income. Ultimately, they're going to push the MOTB, which is the mark of the beast. And it's going to keep people at home. That RFID microchip that goes underneath your skin so that you can buy or sell. But, that's how they're going to keep you at home, and let these robots work these jobs and, keep people at home, keep people in these 15-minute cities. And I think they're going to turn a lot of these malls that's abandoned, especially like here in Houston, it's a couple malls that's abandoned. They're going to turn a lot of these malls into like concentration camps and stuff, or even more 15-minute cities. Because there's one mall, I can't think. I think it is Greenspoint, actually. It might be Greenspoint or one of the malls over there, but they're turning like they adding like retail like restaurants and things like that, near the mall. They trying to, I guess, revamp it. If I'm not mistaken, it's Greenspoint. I could be wrong, so Salaki on that. But the last precepts I had was Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. So the grinding is going to cease. Jake is short for Jacob. Jacob's name was changed to Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We always say what? We're grinding, which means what? We're working. So if there's a retail apocalypse and you work retail, hey, how can you grind? I know I used to work at a sneaker store too. Sneaker stores don't, aren't the same neither from, even before I started working there till when I was working there. And then after, the whole dynamic of the sneaker game changed, on commission, so on and so forth. So things are starting to cease. But hey, soon, it's again, like I read in Isaiah 19 and 15, hey, it's not going to be any more work. So the grinding is going to cease. And then Ecclesiastes 12 and 4, and the door shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Now, at the end, the daughters of music shall be brought low. We talk about the music, the quality of music, like Sexy Red and Glorilla and, a lot of these mumble rappers. But one thing about retail, working in a mall, There's people who make money off of selling music to the mall, and then to even like to these different stores. So they have you play certain type of music to get people in the spirit of buying it, wanting to purchase more. So like when it's so-called Christmas time, that they'll release like certain compilations to where they put you in a Christmas theme, to where it's supposed to be joyful and jolly, or just all throughout the year. But hey, how can you make money if there's no stores to sell that music to also? So that's another effect, that happens too. I was thinking about in the spirit, because I used to hate, even before the truth, I used to hate listening to the same fucking Christmas songs, and like they're having in the 18 different versions of the same song. But hey, these songs are supposed to get you geared up to buy more, But soon, hey, this place is all going to be done away with, and Lord willing, it'll be soon. Well, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. Call Allah Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, double honors to the elder bishops. Peace and bless to the Akim and a few Agwath across the four winds. Shalom.